The saints have a great deal to teach us about prayer. Abba Isaac the Syrian, that great spiritual teacher of the ascetics from the 7th century, he offers us two wonderful tips on prayer. First, he encourages us to speak to God regularly, at every moment of our lives, if possible. He says, "Sit in the presence of the Lord every moment of your life as you think of Him and recollect Him in your heart. Otherwise, when you only see Him after a period of time, you will lack freedom of converse with Him out of shame. For great freedom of converse is born out of a constant association with Him. Constant association with fellow beings involves the body, whereas when it is with God, it involves the soul's meditation and the offering of prayers." These words underscore the importance of consistency in our prayers. The more we speak to God, the more comfortable we are in speaking with Him. And the more comfortable we are in speaking with Him, the more we'll speak to Him. So, if you're struggling with prayer now, consider asking your Father of Confession for a spiritual rule and following it regularly to establish this consistency and comfort in your prayer. Second, he encourages us to fall on our faces and bow before the cross with our hands clasped behind our backs. He says this is the key to awakening our hearts and bringing forth tears in our prayer. Do not compare any of the ascetic practices with falling on one's face before the cross night and day, with one's hands clasped behind one's back. Do you wish that your fervor should never cool and that your tears should never dry up? Then practice this. If we find that our hearts have become cold and hard, this should become our focus with the blessing of our Father in confession. There is, of course, a lot more that we can learn from Abba Isaac the Syrian concerning prayer. But if we focus on these 2 points, he tells us, "Blessed are you if you meditate on what I have told you and seek for nothing else alongside God night and day. Your light shall be like the morning's, and your righteousness will quickly shine forth, and you will be like a jubilant paradise of flowers and a fountain whose water never fails."